This right here is my 2023 Sherpa Olympus. Hello, my name's Hayden Cavanaugh and I'm Sherpa's Bike's newest athlete. And this right here is my 2023 Sherpa Olympus. Today we will be doing a bike check on my brand new bike. I'll be taking you through all the components and everything on this bike. Why I chose what I chose. Alright, first things first, we're going to go through kind of the simple stuff. This right here is my Sherpa Olympus. It is a mullet setup, which means it has a 29-inch wheel in the front and a 27.5-inch wheel in the back. In theory, that makes the bike corner better and a lot more playful in the rear end, still having that bulldog effect with the 29-inch wheel on the front. My bike is a medium frame and I'm about 6 foot tall with shoes on, and it fits me great. I have a Fox 38 up front and a Fox DHX coil in the rear. My Olympus has 170 millimeters of travel in the front and 160 in the rear. I have a SRAM GX drivetrain on this bad boy, 12 speed of course. And then I got the black chain on it, which I think it looks really good. As you can see, I have the All Mountain style gold frame protection on this bad boy. I think it looks really sick. One thing with Sherpa bicycles is that you can customize what color you want. So on their website, you can go in there, choose anything you want on the build. It's really awesome. Go check out their website. Leave it right here on the screen. All right, back to the bike. So I chose a faded colorway, which you can do. You'll just have to contact Sherpa for a custom paint. So I went from the black to the red-orange fade. I think it looks really sweet personally with the gold kind of tidbits on it. I think it looks really sick on this thing. Now getting into my personal bits on this thing. We'll start from the top and make our way down to the bottom. So up top I have the Lizard Skin X Sherpa grips on this thing. I plan on getting a black pair, but I think the red looks sick for now. I have my Tidal bars on it. It's still stock width, so it's 800 millimeters. I'll probably cut them down to like 790, leave them around right in there. I have the Bergtech stem on this thing in orange. I might change it to black eventually, but I think it looks killer right now, with some Better Boats titanium golden bolts on this thing. So it looks really sick. Next I have a Wolf Tooth top cap, a Sherpa headset, and headed down to the fork. It is a Fox 38 in the orange, so it looks so factory. I have my All Mountain style mud guard on this, and the fork is a 170 millimeter travel fork. It's got the Grip 2 damper and everything on it. This thing is sweet. Can't wait to ride it once I get healed up. Heading back to the seat, so I got a Bergtech The Cloud saddle on this thing, which has titanium rails. I might change it to a Tidal saddle because those things look really sick in my opinion. I have the Anomaly switch grade, which means I can adjust my seat angle when I'm riding. I think that is a really cool touch. I think Anomaly is a really sick company. Great idea in this thing, and I will definitely be putting these on every single build from now on. Just by looking and seeing how this thing is built, it is built phenomenally. Now that I got the switch grade, here, I'll explain it a little bit. So the theory behind this thing is when you're climbing, put your seat down like that, so it pushes you up the hill. So you're not back, your weight's not back, you're not trying to pop wheelies or loop out. And then, so you have all the most efficient power going into your cranks, pushing you up that hill. And then when you're going downhill, put the dropper down. You're not in party mode yet. Now you're in party mode. Grip that seat with your thighs, throw some suicide no-handers, and look sick out there. Get those Instagram clips. Apart from that, I have my Kashima Coat Fox transfer dropper post. I'm pretty sure it's a 200 mil. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. I have a Wolf Tooth seat clamp on this Sherpa Olympus frame. I have my 160 millimeters Fox DHX coil on it. The spring, I'm not 100% sure with the spring. 450 pound spring on this thing. So that should support me really good. With gear on, I probably weigh 140, so it's gonna give me a sweet ride down the hill. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about Sherpa as a brand. Sherpa, the owner, his name is Bradley. I've been talking to him for about 2 years now about this bike right here. And this is the Olympus. We have 3 versions of our frames. We have the Mastiff, Everest, and the Olympus. The Olympus came out late last year, and it is our own frame. Bradley spent countless hours designing and testing this frame all the way through 2022 and released it late last year. I really love the looks of this frame. I think it looks really, really sick. And you can also convert this frame into a downhill bike. So I'll pop up a picture on the screen of a downhill bike. Yeah, I think they look pretty sick as well. Got a spider on the bike. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, spider. So Sherpa was originally based out of Texas, but they just moved to Denver, Colorado, which is awesome. The company is growing, getting more attention, which is great. And I hope I can spread a lot of attention out of this bike, which it is definitely a head turner. I'll tell you that. So on the frame here, I have the All Mountain style frame protection. It is the gold. It kind of looks like a Louis Vuitton print. That's what it reminds me of. And I think it looks really slick on this thing. Really makes the frame pop even more. I got the stickered Sherpa logos. You can either get stickers if you wanted to change them out, so decals if you wanted to change them out eventually, or you can get the press fit into the frame, so it will just be like painted into the frame. I went with the decal option so I could change it up if I wanted to, so that's pretty sweet. Moving down here to the cranks, I got the SRAM GX cranks, aluminum. I got my mag pedals, the Enduro 2s, which are extremely, extremely sick. I absolutely love the feel of these things. Yeah, this is just another product that is really sick on my bike. Kind of unique. I kind of want to go with a unique build on this thing, so I have the magnet pedals, the switch grade, and just some other parts that you don't normally see. I got a Bergtech chain ring, which kind of brings us to the back of the bike. So the back of the bike, I have a Continental Exynos tire on this thing. I rode a Continental one day and blew it out, so we'll see how this one runs. The rims are Sherpa's RFS 40 rims. They are carbon. Front and rear I have that, which the front is a 29er and the back is a 27.5. And laced to a i9 Industry 9 Hydra hub. And this thing, let me tell you, it sounds good. Yeah, just music to my ears. Dang. And then down here inside the tire, which you cannot see, I have Tennis Armor inserts, which are really awesome inserts. I've ran them before and they are really, really sick. Definitely keep my Sherpa rim protected. On the front of the bike, I have a red Industry 9 hub. So I went with a red and then an orange Industry 9 hub. And that's laced to a Sherpa RFS 40 rim as well. Back up to the top, I'm gonna go ahead and explain my brakes. So I went with the TRP Evo DHR brakes in gold, which are perfect. I mean, these things look amazing and they are built incredible. Which my other one, my front brake, you might be asking yourself, where is it at? Well, I had to send it back because it was leaking, but great customer service and we will have it right back on here. I hope you like my bike check. No riding in this video, unfortunately, because my leg is still healing, but I will definitely take this thing out on the trails before too long. I'm just so ready to take this thing out on the trails. If you have any more questions about the build, feel free to leave them down in the comments. Thank you, Sherpa, and everyone else who helped out on the build. It turned out really, really sick. Can't say thank you enough. Man, this thing's beautiful. But you know what to do. Don't forget, shred till you're dead.